If you have a problem with stink bugs or lady Asian bugs inside of your house, this is the video for you. Here in Middle Tennessee, we've got a really heavy issue with Asian ladybugs and also stink bugs. And somehow they manage to squeeze in the cracks of the doors and cracks of windows that you just can't find how they're getting in. The biggest way to fix them for us is on a daily basis to go around and vacuum them up and collect them and dispose of them. I have been looking on the internet for solutions to figure out how to trap them or how to kill them. A couple of things that you can do is there is a pesticide product called Bifenthrin. I'm probably not saying it right, but I'll have some links on how to purchase it. You can get it in a concentrate and put it in a pump bottle and spray it around your doors and windows, and that'll give you several weeks of relief, because as soon as they contact that, that particular product, it starts attacking their nerve system and kills them. Now, once they're in your house, you're kind of stuck. They're flying around, they're in windows, they like to go up to the corners, especially the Asian ladybugs. Those things actually cause stains on your walls, so you don't want to have to deal with that on a continual basis. So I was on the internet and there was a bright individual. You know, these bugs seem to be attracted to light. So what they did is they made a stink bug trap, and that's the way they proposed it, as a stink bug trap. And I am hopeful that it's actually going to work on the Asian ladybugs also. And what they did is they did one of two things. They built a wooden brace of some sort that they could put a pillowcase over, spray it with the Bifenthrin or the Ortho Home Defense, and put a light under it. And that would attract the stink bugs to make contact with the poison, and they would put a bread pan underneath and they would just all drop and die. There was one video out there from, I believe, a university in North Carolina that they actually took a bread pan, filled it with soapy water, and put a light over it. I did try that, and I collected about 6 or 7 stink bugs and 1 Asian ladybug. I think this one's going to work a little bit better because it has a lot more surface to attract the bugs. Now, I have been using a fluorescent light. I think they may be also attracted to heat, so I may have to put an incandescent type bulb back in so that it will actually attract the bugs a little bit better. Meanwhile, I decided to build my own little kit, and I will have all the parts that you can buy on Amazon. This is a floor lamp with a rice paper shade on it. And the rice paper shade is what we're going to use to spray the Bifenthrin or Ortho Home Defense on. And as soon as those bugs contact, we are going to have this bread pan that they will fall into, and then all I have to do periodically is empty this bread pan. Hopefully that will stop a lot of the stink. You're not smashing them, you're not killing them. So I got this light on Amazon for $20. The bread pan, you get 2 of these for about $7. So for about $27 and a light bulb, and your particular treatment, your insecticide, so that's another, say, $20. So for $45, $47, you are going to have a long-term kit that's going to hopefully collect these stink bugs on an ongoing basis. So what we'll do is we'll unpackage all of this stuff. All right. Now this has a fairly heavy base, so it's not going to fall over. So you'll put your base aside. You are then going to build the extension. The first part of it is going to actually have the light fixture on it with the wire run through the pipe. And I guess for shipping purposes, they put these things in smaller sections to make it more easily shippable. These things just screw together. You're going to twist and twist and twist and twist and twist. You're going to get a lot of this together. This one's going to appear to be too long, so you're going to have to pull a little bit of wire in and then go in and start twisting. When you twist, it's going to take up a little bit of that wire space. But we're going to twist this guy on. This thing only takes about 5 minutes to put together. It's not too bad. I have one that I've already put together in the house. This is out in my barn, or out in my the lodge, I call it. I have more of a problem in the lodge, so this is where we're going to really show our testing. Okay, now what we have is the lampshade holder. And we're going to put that on, tighten that down. It's not hugely tall. It's probably about, close to 3.5, 4 feet tall. It does have one more extension here. It goes on top of the lampshade mount. And the shade is made of rice paper, so it is somewhat delicate. You'll want to be careful opening it up and putting it together. It will absorb the pesticide very well. The pesticide's safe to use in the house if you read the label of it. Once it dries, there's no real odor or anything to it. So this is going to stretch out. Actually, before we do that, the light bulb that does not come with the kit, we're going to go ahead and put a light bulb in, because it's a little harder to put in once you put the rice paper lampshade on. So we're going to drop that down, put the top on. And then you'll see at the bottom, there's this little, I'll call it like almost a washer welded on. And what that is made to do is for you to stretch the shade out. Be careful stretching it. And then what will happen is you go under that washer and clip the shade on so it has some rigidity to it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go outside and we're going to spray this down and let it dry. Once it dries, we're going to come back inside, put it in this bread pan in a dry format, plug it in, light it up, and we're going to hopefully watch stink bugs come to their demise. So this is the introductory video. I'm going to have a follow-up video number 2 after a few days so we see what kind of progress we're making. And I'm also going to test a couple of different light bulbs. But we kind of wanted to get the first video out there to show you what the parts are, how it's going to work, and hopefully show you that it works in the next video. So thanks for being with us at the Full Octane Lodge. If you liked our videos, don't forget to like and subscribe and come back often. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Our legal team made me promise to display this disclaimer before we ended the video. Please take a moment to read it before you make any buying decisions.